Could it be that true strength doesn't come from compliments, but from an invisible yet steadfast source? Have you ever wondered whether a woman's true strength stems from society's accolades, or is it nurtured in the stillness and profound faith in God? Picture a journey where every step, no matter how rugged or solitary, is a testament to an inner force beyond worldly measure. Today, let us embark together on the exploration of the path taken by women brave enough to walk alone, not out of a desire for isolation, but because the road they choose demands a unique strength, a power forged in unwavering faith in God. In today's modern world, where recognition and praise often seem to be the ultimate measure of worth, there remain strong women who discover their true value in a sacred relationship with God. They don't need validation from the world, for their value is defined from within, by God Himself, the source of strength and peace. As C.S. Lewis once said, "Courage, dear heart, a courage that doesn't arise from the clamor of the crowd, but from the steadfast foundation of faith." The journey of a strong woman is not merely about mere existence. It is a process of growth, a path of seeking autonomy and affirming her self-worth through life's trials. She is unafraid to walk alone and face the hardships that life may throw her way, because she understands that the strength to overcome obstacles doesn't come from society's applause, but from the quiet power within and her sacred bond with God. That strength is precisely what C.S. Lewis emphasized when he said, "Hardships often prepare an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny." Every challenge, no matter how painful, serves as a bridge, lifting her toward a destiny far greater than she ever imagined. Society may lead you to believe that in order to be cherished, you must have a crowd by your side and maintain a facade of social connections. But a truly strong woman knows that her value isn't measured by the number of admirers or empty praises. Her worth lies in the deep, unshakable belief that she is the chosen, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a special possession of God. This realization frees her from the pressure of societal standards, allowing her to live in the fullness of the purpose that God has ordained for her. Once she embraces her true worth, she no longer seeks validation from the outside world, because in her relationship with Him, she is strong enough to weather any storm. This journey isn't one of isolation, but rather one of spiritual maturity. In those dark, lonely nights when hope seems to wane, it is the voice of the Lord that lights her path. As Proverbs reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight." This is not merely a promise. It is the very force that propels you to overcome every limit. Consider the women of the Bible: Ruth, Esther, Mary. They didn't seek approval from others. They lived according to God's will, becoming a wellspring of inspiration for generations. Ruth left her past behind to pursue a new future. Esther dared to stand up for her people. Mary embraced a sacred mission with unwavering faith. These women stand as powerful testaments to the strength of faith. An independent woman understands that relationships do not define her worth. While friendship and companionship are valuable, her core value comes from God. Even when society passes judgment, she remains steadfast, for the protection of the God is enough. She does not compromise to please others, but is ready to walk alone if that is the path God has set for her. There will be times when you feel lost in the crowd, when society seems to overlook your inner worth. But remember the words of C.S. Lewis. We are not necessarily doubting that God will do the best for us. We are wondering how painful the best will turn out to be. The pain we endure is not a sign of surrender, but evidence of a transformative process, a preparation for a magnificent breakthrough. Every challenge, every scar, is a part of the journey that shapes you into a more mature and complete version of yourself. In those moments when you feel almost frozen by pain, pause and listen for God's call. He is always ready to empower you to overcome. Imagine yourself walking along a long, solitary road, with no one but yourself by your side. The path may be rugged, sometimes slick with storms, yet every step, no matter how slow, is a victory. This is the journey of a strong woman, one who never gives up despite countless challenges, for she knows that only through those difficult moments will she be granted the inner strength to rise again. And along this journey, even if you must walk alone, never forget that you are never truly solitary. God is always with you, a beacon of light and a source of comfort every moment of your life. The world may measure worth by fame, wealth, or the approval of others, but you, a strong woman, understand that true value comes from faith. As C.S. Lewis once said, "There are no ordinary people. You are part of God's marvelous plan. Every challenge you face is merely a chapter in the grand story that God is writing for you. You are chosen, a being whose worth transcends society's shallow standards. Your value is not determined by the number of people who recognize you or by the relationships that surround you, but by your sacred bond with God, the eternal, indestructible source of strength. Walk confidently, even if you must do so alone, for every step you take is a testament to the power of your faith, a sign that you are moving ever closer to your dreams and to the promises of the Lord. Share your story. Tell of the moments when your faith helped you weather the storm. When you share, you not only inspire yourself, but also guide those who have lost their way. The spreading of faith strengthens our community, deepens our bonds, and brings God's light to all. Every tear, every pain is part of the transformative process that builds a stronger faith. Let the teachings of the Lord ignite a flame in your heart. As C.S. Lewis said, hardships often prepare an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. Live fully in alignment with your values. Walk with pride, not because you seek to distance yourself from the world, but because your journey calls for a special strength, nurtured by unwavering faith in God. Trust that every challenge is a stepping stone, bringing you closer to your dreams and to His promises. You are never alone. The Lord is always by your side, an eternal source of strength that empowers you to overcome every boundary and challenge. Every day is an opportunity for you to grow stronger, to recognize that your true value does not come from the fleeting recognition of the world, but from the deep, sacred relationship you share with God. Let the voice of your faith resonate far and wide through every step you take and every story you share. Remember that you are an integral part of God's magnificent plan, a plan where every trial and hardship is but a brief chapter in the grand, unfolding narrative of your life. With each step you walk and every moment you steadfastly hold on to your faith, you are bearing witness to the divine presence of the Lord in your life. Stand strong and unwavering, for you are never truly alone. Embrace your true worth completely. Be that courageous woman who dares to walk her path alone, not out of a desire to distance herself from society, but because your unique journey demands a special kind of strength, one that is nurtured by quiet reflection and an unshakable trust in the Lord. Take pride in all that you have endured and overcome, and have faith that every challenge you face is simply a stepping stone, drawing you ever closer to your dreams and to the promises made by the Creator. If this story truly resonates with your spirit, please take a moment to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments section below. You never know whose day you might brighten. And if you enjoyed this message, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting and inspirational messages that deepen your connection with God. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.